Everything from Nothing is a guest-based show and the Friday feed is not. Remember, what you are about to watch or listen to may contain conversations that are not for the faint-hearted, not for kids or maybe even adults. Watch the Friday feed at your own discretion. God bless.
I want to talk about my top.
Okay.
Happy.
What about your
happy. It's very bright, and I had it when I was 17.
Motivational skills.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I had it when I was 17. And I'm all about getting value out of your outfit. So I haven't been wearing it a lot lately, but I intend to wear it a lot in the future to just get my money's worth out of it. I spent something like 30 quid on this when I was 17.
Really?
Yeah, which is a lot of money
The
at the
things
time.
cycle around.
They do.
And you're a fool if you get rid of anything.
Absolutely.
That's my view. Because the fashion will come
That's
back.
how I've become a hoarder and my house is full of shit. You know, I know you have trouble getting through the front door and stuff like that. And that little, but that you did see I made a little trail through the shit.
Yeah, we had to dig a tunnel, Hugh.
Yeah, but
it means we're always fed as well because like those grapes have been here 25 years?
25 years and they're still edible.
Isn't that shocking? The state of farming today.
Before we shit on the agricultural people who feed us, we'll just go over to Stevie's intro music. Cullen, back again.
I knew you could.
This is a no swearing podcast because it's a local podcast.
Yeah.
And the locals have not yet heard of curse words. So there's no swearing here. So that's enough of that. That's the last swear we'll ever do. So what were you doing? Giving out about grapes?
Yeah, no, but I was just listening to Stevie's tune.
Oh, okay.
And I have set that as my alarm call every morning.
Yeah.
So I can get up and dance in the shower, listen to the Friday feed.
No way.
Yeah. It's fabulous. Like you've heard.
What's your favorite part?
I'm not liable if you slip in the shower while dancing to my song.
I know
Hugh was getting too groovy in the shower.
Yeah, it's the perfect length to get in, get washed, and get the hell out.
Oh, just actually while I remind you, Jenny, you need to go to the bathroom before we start getting into
I do, but I can hold it.
Okay.
It just did big
Sorry,
noise.
now back to bathrooms.
I'm doing a detox. I
wow.
am pissing like a horse.
Fair.
Like a horse.
Yeah.
What
like
way how do they
detox.
piss? Do they upside down?
No, just straight down the ground, same way as everybody else, but like it's long.
Same way as everyone else. What's long?
The wee, horse wee.
They have long
horse wee.
They have long tubes as well.
They
That's
do
the
have
wee
very
ones
long
are.
pipes.
Tubes.
Wee pipes.
Wee pipes. Jesus. Do they? Yeah, that's mad. They do, don't they? Did you ever see a horse's penis?
I did. Did you say?
Can we let's not laugh at horse's penis.
We need to speak about local problems.
This has to be a record for the quickest you've mentioned penis on a
Really?
feed.
That's mad. I don't
at
know.
least it's not Kieran's penis that he's talking about.
I don't talk about I don't have one to talk about. So
That's true. That's why you're always talking about it.
yeah.
Did you ever see a monkey's arse?
subsidize. What?
When we were kids, I remember we went to the zoo and there was like these monkeys' arses and we couldn't stop laughing at them.
Was it like those baboons?
It was like, I think it was baboons or something like that. We were just like falling around the place laughing.
No
It's
way.
the funniest thing we've ever seen.
And were they like insecure? That would maybe if someone was laughing at my arse like that, I'd be so insecure.
We couldn't keep straight faces. Like,
What age were you?
about 5 or 6. I don't know.
30.
Yeah, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen at age 14.
Funniest thing ever.
That's mad. Oh man, if a group of lads were laughing at my arse like that, I don't know if I can handle that, to be honest.
The monkeys in good shit.
Did they not? They wouldn't
I
have.
had one of my pet hamsters called Dudley, who's really funny. Like, he actually had a sense of humour.
Yeah.
My mum used to do the sewing group from home, so she had like 4 or 5 of these sort of slightly elderly women come, and she would teach them sewing things. And I was there the one time, like studying for exams and stuff, and I had my hamster in the cage. I was taking him downstairs, and all the women were coming out of the sewing room, and they were like, "Oh, look, let's see your hamster." My hamster takes one look at them. He goes into his little house, and he had massive testicles.
Oh, wow.
And he just leaves like his testicles draped out of the house, like hanging there. Yeah. And these women were going, "Oh, isn't that lovely?" And me and my mum were like,
I always do that when
flashing his testicles
in retirement homes. When the OAPs are about,
flashing your testicles.
Yeah. Well, I just leave them, as you said, drape around the face. That's a good way to describe that, draping. Drape your head.
Do you know the word, like, I could be wrong now, but do you know the word
Curtains on them.
avocado comes from, like, I think it was like an Aztec word for testicles or something, because
No way.
they grow in pairs on,
Oh, wow, they do grow in pairs.
yeah, so like,
That's mad.
they just,
They would look exactly like testicles hanging from a tree.
What do you mean they grow in
Fairly
pairs?
weighty
So if you open up a
testicles.
pair, there's an...
No, what are you talking about? In twos.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how you're like, they
what
do
we
grow in
learned-
pairs. Wait,
yeah.
what do you mean grow in pairs? So like you agreed and then just...
What have we learned this week? We've learned the word pears.
Okay.
Pears can be a fruit,
Fucking
but
Big Bird.
also can be.
Yeah.
Thanks, Big
thing.
Bird. Hey. Sesame Street.
Have we learned any new words this week? Apart from pears.
Perpendicular is not a new
Yeah.
word, but it's a word.
You've been using that a lot this week.
Is everything
On the perpendicular.
I've been feeling perpendicular
cool?
to
To what?
To life.
to life. It just like that.
I've definitely been feeling that. With the detox. Detox is really challenge your perception of things and
Huge
your
start of detox
experience
as
of
well.
life.
Being perpendicular to life would be better than being parallel to life, because at least perpendicular to life you actually meet life.
That's true.
Whereas like
That's-
Meeting
being
it head
parallel to
on.
life would be like you're
Separate from life.
existing separate to life.
Yeah, I have felt parallel to life. That's even you're right actually. That's true. You started a detox as well.
I did.
Both
Did you?
started.
Have you got rid of the microwave food?
No, he's intermittent fasting. Like
Fasting. I don't really use microwave food. I just heat fresh food in the microwave. I never use the microwave dinners as such. But yeah, I would still do that. But what I was doing is not eating between 8 in the evening and 12 the next day.
yeah.
How's that going for you?
Not really noticed anything yet, but
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
I thought you said you did. That's completely opposite to what you were saying.
I slept better.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of the stomach and all that kind of thing.
Well, that's one
You
thing.
came out to me after the first day and you were like, man, you were saying you noticed loads of it.
No,
That's the key difference. He's better at lying to his friends now.
Yeah.
I can now manipulate my friends with lies.
I sleep better. That's the only thing. No, I thought you were thinking about my stomach situation. Not noticed that.
No, I've no interest in your stomach.
yeah.
No. So no, that didn't do anything to that yet. But I sleep better, so that's good.
That's the biggest thing I found with him. And it's not like I told him to do it. I told him about this ages
No,
ago.
you
And he
didn't.
said to me, and he goes, he's after meeting a lad now. He's after telling me about intermittent fasting.
I met a lad downtown. He
Yeah,
told
he
me
said
right
it.
good.
Yeah.
So then I told Kieran about it.
Yeah, he
And,
told me.
No, I couldn't try and convince him to do it.
Not always good for females as they age.
What?
12 hours is about the limit. Intermittent fasting.
Really?
Yeah. Because it can really drive your cortisol up, and then cortisol becomes the dominant.
Wait,
Like-
12 hours. So how many hours is he doing that? But sure,
You're doing 16.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is it's pretty like tough.
To be honest, I thought you'd be fasting like as in hungry and stuff, but it's not really. You're asleep for most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 8 hours
That's like
of
this
it. Sleep.
detox.
It's in
Like,
three
I haven't been hungry this past 2 days. Like, I felt like I didn't want. Like, here's my mid-morning snack of 3 Brazil nuts and a quarter cup of raisins. I'm actually not hungry.
Yeah. No, I
I
met
wanna-
a guy downtown who has been doing it for the last year, and he looked kind of healthy. So I thought, yeah, I'd give it a go.
He didn't have the scurvy or anything.
No, he didn't.
Or the leprosy.
No. So I said I'd give it a go and see what happens.
Good.
What year is it?
I
You're
don't
talking
know.
about leprosy and
Hard to
scurvy.
tell in Ireland, isn't it? Sorry.
It's
It's a bit of a
no,
joke.
sorry, I was just checking. I get just to see what I guess is that. Hey, what was I gonna say? Do you have any do you remember school uniforms? Did you have school uniforms in
Yeah.
Ingy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ingy.
Yeah.
We had
Ingy,
no
yeah.
school uniforms.
Taking their
and we
power
had-
back. What?
We had no school uniforms in Scolalba, and then we had halfway through they brought in.
Did you just wear the potato sack
We did. We went to school bare foot through the fields.
Yeah,
in your spud sack?
crown of thorns.
Exactly, and we were in the hedge schools
Were
at
you?
the time. Yeah, before they built the school, we were
It was
educated.
even before they built the hedge.
Yeah, the hedge was only established at the
I
time
went
when
to
I
school
was born.
pre-hedge.
Yeah. We didn't have a hedge. And we didn't have a uniform. We didn't even have a school. It was only a thought. You know what I mean?
He was living parallel to
Yeah,
school.
but we were happy enough, like.
Yeah, you would be. No school.
Yeah. They still bet the shit out of us. But yeah. The
That's
beatings
mad.
were still there, but no
So you
school.
never wore uniforms?
We did wear uniforms. You see, you have to listen.
Did I misheard? Did anyone else hear him
No,
say he
he
didn't?
said they didn't have uniforms, but then they did. So for part of it,
Oh, okay, so
we would have worn
let's talk about the time you did.
okay, so they arrived in and said, hey, we got a really cool idea. Why don't we all wear uniforms? And we went, all right, well, what kind of uniforms? He said, here's 3 or 4 different types of uniforms. You've all to vote on which ones you like the best.
No, wait, what was the difference between them in the
One was a blue one was a red one was something else, I don't know. And they took our votes, but I think they just decided themselves and pretended that we had a say.
I'd say so.
What did you think the people voted
Fake
for?
democracy.
We didn't pay any attention. We were kids. We didn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's probably.
I would have gone for red.
That's how.
We went for red, and we got
you?
red. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. But I don't remember really having a preference.
I would have gone
What
for the red.
What do you think of uniforms? Like,
I
don't
can't
know.
stand them.
I think they're weird.
I don't
fucking
think.
stand
I
them.
think it'd be better off without it.
I
think
think so.
so.
As
Because
well.
like people always say, oh, but then people will be bullied
Bullied,
for
but
being
people
poor.
get
But,
bullied anyway.
but that happens anyway. Like I remember in school, like everyone's wearing the same uniform, but like some people could afford to get like
Man,
multiple
Yeah.
like uniforms, and some people were wearing the same one, and like
for a
could be
few years.
for a few years, yeah.
I
And
remember
then-
feeling insecure about that, like having a fucking hole in my jumper, and like feeling like because the few of us who did have holes in the jumper weren't the hurlers from like posh places and shit like that.
Yeah.
I felt like if I could wear my own clothes, I'd have more control over that. Like,
Yeah, and there's a thing as well, like you're like people would be bullied about it either way. So
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
at least if you're wearing your own clothes, you're wearing something that's comfortable
Yeah,
and
you feel
personal
more
to you.
comfortable
Yeah.
for yourself. Yeah,
Like-
definitely.
because
So-
rather being bullied over something you're forced to wear is a bit weirder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like even simple things like shoes, like with uniform, like people would be
Yeah.
like, oh, what do you mean you don't have DV8s? Like, oh, what's wrong? It's like,
Yeah.
you know, if you didn't have the exact shoe and stuff like that, it's weird. Like.
Me and my
Yeah.
brother wore the presentation uniform to the Ursuline. So the Ursuline uniform was green and presentation.
And you were bright red.
Yeah, but presentation
No,
uniform was wine.
Maroon, yeah.
So somebody gave my mother a present of the wine uniform. And we were like, fuck, we're buying another one. They're going wearing those. And I remember this, nobody said anything, as in the teachers didn't say anything or any of the other kids didn't say anything. I didn't even know. It was just like, I have a green one, you have a wine one, who gives a shit? But this nun kept coming up to me every so often, and I thought like she was special needs because I'd answered all these questions already several times about where your uniform is. You know what I mean? And she said, where's your uniform? And I was going, this is it, I'm wearing it. And she goes, no, but where is it? Where is it? And I just kept
thought she was like,
yeah, so I was
silly.
like, oh no, here's your one with the uniform.
Yeah, fuck off, Dumbo. Go on.
Yeah.
Provided you should.
That's but like,
funny.
every time I'd see her come, I go, oh, here's the fucking one with the uniform. Problem station, yeah. And I just thought like she had a
problem.
She was on the spectrum.
I didn't know what was her learning difficulty, but we'd gone through the uniform conversation several times.
I love that, just how what's her confident in your misunderstanding. And
Yeah, but like the other kids looked at her the same, like there was something wrong with her. Like, sure,
No way.
you can see that that's his uniform. Like,
Yeah.
which is
She's
true.
wearing
Which is
it.
true.
what's
Like,
the fucking problem here?
yeah, that's funny.
What she
like,
should have said was,
that's funny.
we wear a green uniform. If she wanted to get her point across, we wear a green uniform. You're wearing a wine one. That's different. You don't
Why?
belong here.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
no.
If that was what she wanted, but she kept asking me the same question. Where's your uniform? We've gone through this already several times. It's here on me.
That's funny.
But I God love her. I said like, she's obviously a slow learner.
Did you, with your school uniform, did you have itchy tights?
No.
We did.
Did you? Yeah, I can imagine you would have.
That
had
was a few
itchy
years
tights.
after the school changed a bit.
Yeah.
After I joined this, it changed a bit over the
We
years.
didn't have itchy tights. What
You
did
missed out on them.
we had elastic ties. That was kind
Oh,
of.
Oh yeah.
That you
we
could
never
pull.
had those. I remember the itchy tights when I started in primary school.
Would they give them itchy?
Well, you just bought them from the shop and they were just ready-made
Oh,
itchy. I didn't understand.
Itchy, 100% cotton, 50% itchy. That's what it says.
Itch supply.
Yeah.
Itchy.
Itch free itch.
I thought they were itchy, like full stop anyway. And then
Yeah.
one time coming home, it was snowy and it took us a long time to walk home. And I weed my pants on the way home.
Oh wow.
And the tights became even more itchy with the cold, snowy air on the wet, piss-ridden tights. I'm telling you, I've never known itch like it. It was awful.
That would be nice.
Still traumatized. Still can't wear tights. Wasn't
That's
gonna wear
funny.
them.
No, we didn't have issues like that because number one, I never pissed myself walking home. To be honest with you, I have.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hey, did you have the trace and paper toilet paper?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, what?
medicated written across it.
Bronco. Ours used to say
medicated.
Bronco.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my god, what was the deal with
The
that?
idea was it was the best. It was
The
economics.
best thing for ripping your arsehole
No, it
to
was
pieces.
economics. Those kids that learn to shit at home, that's what it was. It won't cost us any money.
And they won't be sitting for 10
But,
minutes on the toilet in fucking school time.
What was it? Just like
It was a
it's
box,
literally-
a little red box with each page came out.
No, we had an actual roll of it.
Oh, no, ours
like
was a
somebody had
box.
gone to the trouble of rolling like it came, and it was tracing paper.
It was like that. It was like wiping your ass with that.
Yeah,
It was worse than that.
The- the
It was
thing
like
is,
shiny
You
on
would
the
have,
top.
you would have experienced it. You'd still find it around. Like it's just like it's just that stuff that doesn't actually take
It doesn't
anything off.
absorb
Doesn't absorb
anything.
anything.
When you wipe it, it's
Just like fucking.
I don't
You
think
were-
I've, I don't think I've
layer
ever
on
experienced
man,
that.
I bet
Oh, it's horrible.
you'd even find it in some pubs
get you
still,
some,
like
yeah.
you,
It's
in
like
like
medicated.
nightclubs in Dublin and shit like that. Like the,
I don't know.
It's fucking.
they want you to keep your
Shite at home.
yeah on you.
I used to love. There was a guy in our class really confident, and every day you'd have to ask in the Skyline, you'd have to ask for the key if you wanted to go for a shit and the roll of toilet paper. Right, we got on from the medicated shit at this stage, and he used to do it
He
at
had
the
real
same
little-
time every day, full of confidence. Can I have the key, sir? And he was just laid
I need
back.
a poo, sir.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he didn't give a shit. But he did give a
Yeah,
shit.
every day at
every
11.
day, yeah, at the same time, yeah. He was so confident. And we were like all afraid of our lives to move.
We had outdoor toilets when I was
That's
in
ridiculous.
primary school, and you had to go across the playground into this spider-ridden fucking outhouse thing with 2 loos in it with the fucking tracing paper. Oh,
Hello?
don't mind us.
Who is it? Yeah. Put it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
The class would like to hear. What's so
Yeah.
special that the... What's going on? Yeah, so I
So
don't know
I
if I was
wouldn't
here.
go to the toilet at all in school. Like, I wouldn't take a piss. I wouldn't drink anything all fucking day because it was just too traumatic.
When I bought this house first, it was an outdoor toilet.
Did you keep it for long?
Yeah, a while, yeah. But it was just there. It was, and my next door neighbour had one as well. It was a little kind of, it was kind of cool. It looked like something out of Mississippi. A little door and a toilet inside it.
Did you actually have to, like, it's like the privy?
Yeah, that
Cool,
kind
yeah.
of thing, yeah.
Did you actually have to leave the house and go out? to-
Well, there was another one upstairs. They put one in upstairs. So
yeah,
it was
that's right,
kind of, But,
No, I don't do. I like it. What? There's a. Hi.
Hello, what are you talking about? You talking about me? I'm very insecure.
Yeah.
we're talking about
'Cause
outdoor
we-
toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are talking about me.
You're the biggest outdoor toilet that I know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this lad's been around scared. He's gone. He's
a
a fan
lizard.
of Hugh.
He's a lizard.
Yeah, he's a
Is he
fan of
stalking you?
He's
He
a
is.
fucker.
He's a fucker.
He's not. You, man. One of these dropped out of a tree when I was in Darwin onto my shoulder, a bigger one than this, and like ran down my legs and onto the floor.
When I was in Bali, they were on the ceiling in the hotel room. And I just
Little
got
ones, geckos.
tired.
I'm just laughing at the fact that you said you were like, he's not Hugh, man. And I was like, yeah, he's not human. He's a reptile. Like,
Oh,
Human. Oh.
He's not human. He's a little lizard. I love their hands. They have these
Yeah.
nice splayed out.
But he's
hands.
missing a finger.
Is he?
What happened?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
What?
The middle finger. He's missing his middle
Yeah,
finger.
he was being
Did
rude.
he? Yeah, he had to have it amputated for
Yeah.
reasons of manners.
He was being
he
rude.
came in a wine uniform instead of the green.
yeah.
That's check Hugh's fingers. Check them now.
That's funny. One sec.
Just as I'm feeling really disrupted.
Yeah, it is. No, I just
Yeah.
put it there.
How's your week, Stevie? Haven't seen you like for.
Yeah.
Oh no, you were here last week.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Busy enough for college, I suppose.
Yeah. Nothing too interesting.
Just music.
Okay. It's quite nice, isn't it, Hugh? I wish we had more music in our jobs.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
That just reminds me of like the thing of like what ends up happening a lot of the time when people are in something like art college or music college or something. You get people saying those things of like, "Oh, isn't it crazy what people are interested in?" Like I think you were talking about before the podcast, that whole thing of like.
Yeah.
Like the backhanded compliments thing. And I thought it was funny where like people like you just talk to people about being in music college and they're just like, oh, what kind of work would you go into? Is it teaching? Is it? It's teaching? Is it? And you're like, well, no, I could get a job in music. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, like, that's great. Like, it's a great hobby to have. Like, and they
Yeah,
just
people
Oh
they
think
never
man,
seem
that
to-
is the
like,
most fucking
People think you're
backhanded
totally
shit.
deluded.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's just like
Yeah.
using the term like,
Man, I've had-
real job. What kind of
Yeah.
real jobs would you get?
my first degree is called Visual Theory Psychoanalysis. And I told one of my mum's friends, and she said, sure, they'll make anything into a degree now, won't they?
Yeah.
Fucking
What the
hell.
fuck? People say that like when I put like I told someone like I was doing events like and someone said the exact same thing. Oh, it's good to have a hobby. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking hell, like there's like people. It's all these industries that mad money involved.
And you'll
in.
probably get people come up like, oh, are you still doing your little events? Are you?
yeah. Sometimes
your
people say that about
little
podcast. You're still trying to do the podcast.
Trying to do that.
That's funny. Like, yeah, I don't know. That is the funniest one. When people say we all need a hobby.
Or like,
I've had that said to me.
Like you get people saying the whole time, like, are you still at the music? And it's just like, well, like,
yeah.
it's like I'm studying it, so I hope so. Like,
Yeah.
No, I've given it up and I'm going to go and work in Tesco.
yeah, I'm not doing a degree in Tesco.
Has anyone told you it's a phase?
Yeah.
Still going through that phase, are you?
The music career phase.
Yeah.
I haven't got that about music in general, but I did get that about the music I listened to. Like,
Oh, really?
Really?
What music was that?
oh, it was emo and pop punk.
Oh,
like.
so what? It was a phase. So.
No, I still love emo and pop punk. Like, I'm going to see My Chemical Romance this year. Like, so
Are they still? What are they doing now? How are they?
They just
are
got
they
back. They just got back together.
Oh,
like,
did
so.
they? God, that.
Do you get to hear
I
what
didn't-
people like in your course went on and did afterwards, and you get to find?
Yeah, like when I went to the open day, there was like one of the guys ended up becoming a songwriter. He's out in LA, like he's part of a team of songwriters. Like he's not allowed to say who he writes for.
Yeah.
Then there's people who've gone on to like play on the West End. There's people who've gone on to like
Well, you can grab seats there. Just,
be songwriters, do loads of things. Like
okay, come in. Hey, how are you?
What?
yeah, people have gone on to be like songwriters and performers and
In,
like
in kind of, yeah, I know what you mean. So they're
Yeah.
writing for other people and stuff.
yeah.
Hey,
Class.
do you ever notice when you say like I know it's pure people mirror if you say hello to some stranger first they'll mirror your hello like so I always change it around like if I meet
Do that.
no if I like if you meet someone unexpected like if you say
No, they didn't do it.
wow to them all right yeah.
Do you do that to people and they don't do it back? Has anyone done it back?
And it's,
People
no way
roar back at
just
you.
a stranger you've done that to a stranger
no, it wasn't strange. It was
that's
that I knew.
okay you just went that's a nice
That's
way
your little project this week is to try it with
I do it
strangers.
to all the clients that come in and see.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
See how long you keep those clients.
I say it to lads that I know, like I go hiya to lads I know have never said hiya before.
Yeah.
If they're strangers, like you can tell, I always try and change, and they'll say it back. They'll just
Do you know,
mirror
you
the
should
same
start
thing.
doing it in a really high pitched voice.
That's what I've done. I go hiya
And
like
they
that,
go,
like
"Hiya."
yeah. I swear to God, that
You
literally
should start
happen.
barking like a dog.
yeah.
That will really prove your theory. Like if you bark at someone and they bark back.
Or just start snapping around.
Cock in your leg. Hello.
That'd be funny. Yeah, will we finish
Yeah.
up now?
We
It
will.
was a great episode talking about horses,
Uh,
penises,
and the whole.
and what?
Other
Itchy
things.
tights.
Itchy tights, yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, that's awfully nice of you.
Let's go sniff some people.
Okay, let's not do that. We do not condone that. We do not condone that at all.
Sniffing of others.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.